Welcome to the MWG podcast. This is episode number 21 and the first episode of season 3. Today we're joined by a special guest. You might recognize him from the top of the bracket. Number 1 in Stockton, we have Infamous.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's
Good.
up? Finally, you got your boy on the podcast. I'm hyped. I don't know about you guys. But
I'm excited too, man. Najee asked me a while back, but I haven't been able to because, I've been a little busy. But here I am. I'm excited, man. It's about to be fun.
Yes.
Glad to have you.
Life happens, man. Life happens. It's good to finally
Yeah,
have you
sure.
on, especially as like the most winning.
Winningest, right?
Yeah, there you go. Most winning champion.
That's fun, man. Yeah, I was excited to be here. Wanted to be on here for a while now, but just life gets in the way.
Yeah, I mean, but the most important thing is you're here now, dude. I'm sure more than me. Like a lot of us are curious. What's going on in the mind of someone that's taking Tracy's money every week, like. That's what's happening.
What's up?
Oh, I was just saying how like it's just all of us are curious what's going on behind in the mind of somebody that's taking Tracy's money like every week. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like now we get to dig deeper, so I'm hyped.
Well,
Yeah.
what do you want to know first? I'm open to any questions you guys have. Any thoughts? What's up?
Let's just start off with a quick introduction of yourself and maybe the origin of your gamer tag. Where'd you come up with that?
So, my real name is Enrique. I'm sure most of you know that. I've been playing Smash for a while since I was, I think, in 8th grade, 7th grade, when I started playing at least online for like Smash 4 and everything. For my gamer tag, this is a pretty interesting story. But I would watch my brother play this cool game in the PS3 back in the days of that. I would watch him. It was pretty cool. And the name of that game was actually Infamous. And I thought that sounded like such a cool word that I told myself, if I ever wanted to be like, take this game set seriously, because everyone has their own like unique tag, I'll probably go with that. Because for one, the game looked really fun to play. I didn't really play it myself. But watching him play, it looked so much fun, and the name just sounded like something that was like really cool to me. So it spoke to me. So I told myself, if I ever like chase this game competitively, I'll probably have that as my tag.
All right, that's dope. Because
That's dope. That's a dope game.
Infamous is actually a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
I had on PS3.
Yeah,
Good game.
it was pretty fun watching my brother play, man. I'm sure he remembers about it too.
Yeah.
So
Did he
it's lightweight.
go good karma or bad karma?
He did the bad karma first, and then he did the good, and I think he did the neutral one after.
Okay.
Yeah, so
He really played the game. All right.
yeah, he liked that game. I watched him play it too. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun
Yeah.
watching.
That's actually cool.
Yeah.
So lightweight, like my brother kind of attributed to my tag, but he doesn't really know it that much.
Uh-huh.
Don't give him credit. No.
Yeah, man. It's a nice tag though. I like it. Other things about myself, I started playing competitively in quotation marks in about late 2017 in Smash 4. This might strike you all as a surprise, but before I started playing Falcon, I was actually a King Dedede main.
Really? That's
Yeah.
that's a fun fact if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, that is a big fun fact right now. It was a lot of fun. I told myself that this character was a lot of fun to play as. Just he had a lot of cool moves. I liked his little side B and the Gordo toss. Jet Hammer. He was so much fun. I told myself, how can you not love this guy?
Right.
And then
Down tilt? He gets the best down tilt.
his down tilt, the little cartwheel.
You're like-
And then I honestly don't even know when I switched to Falcon. I just remember all of a sudden not being a DDD main because I told myself he seemed pretty bad as a character, but fun to play as.
Uh-huh.
So then when I started going to tournaments, I was more playing Falcon and Wario in Smash 4.
Uh-huh.
It was a fun time, and then now Smash Ultimates came out. I decided to take this game a lot more serious because it's a bigger opportunity. The game's newer, and also I've been really into it lately. Although online's been not the same.
And we know that feel. It's all too familiar.
So
Oh.
comparing like online to, the before times back in quarantine, how'd you feel about the scene way back then?
Are you talking about like early 2019 or like
Yeah.
late 2019?
Early 2019 up until early 2020. We'll say about that range from when the game came out to when everybody had to go back in, stay home.
So like basically when Ultimate came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Ultimate came out, I thought of it as a big opportunity to improve my skills even better in this game. I saw it as a new game, a new potential for myself included, because when Smash 4 was out, it was basically at the end of its lifespan because Ultimate was announced like soon after I started to decide to take it competitively. I was a little sad, but I mean, oh well. So when Ultimate came out and the scene came out, I was just grinding by myself. Day one, I played it with my friend Edward, or Rock, as you guys know him.
Mm-hmm.
Notice the differences. We try to look for tournaments. Me and my brother and him. We try to look for tournaments around the area when this game was still kind of new, and we found Spacebar. So we went to it, but only 4 people showed up. So we had to go home because there wasn't really a tournament. But I mean, the scene since then has really exploded. The Spacebar fully charged. There used to be Hydrating Smash, that tournament. I miss it. There was a good amount of people, lots of good people to meet. Talented players there, hidden talents as well. This area is actually like pretty stacked. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of heavy hitters out here. You wouldn't expect it because people, when they think of this area, or at least Stockton, they usually either think of like Infamous, Zekin, or Wabi, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's actually a good amount of people who are actually just as good or slightly below us who can also like take names.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As to when like late 2020 or early 2020, I remember I thought I was doing pretty good. I was excited because we were all about to go on this little spree of taking Kyo and Troubles tournaments because they still couldn't go out because they were a little too young. They were
Right.
cool. I was getting excited for that, and then boom, COVID shut everything down. So that's
Yeah.
when it was
Sad.
That would have been terrible for everybody to have you, Troubles, Keo, and all the Stockton people
All
just rolling
Stockton,
through.
man. Yeah, dude, it would have been so much fun just taking everyone to tournaments because we all had a lot of confidence that we can make a dent in the competition, dude.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I felt like our scene, just as a general, like our SenCal area and in NorCal as well, they've helped me improve a lot. And I felt like I could have given back to the other people who are also trying to get better. It's like Zekin. Zekin's also gotten a lot better since quarantine started, or since he started. I remember when I first played him, he almost beat me. And then like the next time I played him, he's gotten a lot better. And then he eventually did beat me, so good stuff to him.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Keel's also gotten better. He's one of the people who's improved a lot. And also I think the person who's improved the most from at least our scene is probably Sir Squincy. You guys remember him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
He's improved a lot, yeah. Our scene, was constantly improving, and then just, damn, quarantine just stopped it all. And it seems like a lot of people have lost interest for this game, too. So
Right.
it's a shame, indeed, man.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually hoping that once we get everything up and running again, I know I'm just one person, and I'm absolutely not like I'm nowhere near like the best or anything like that. But I there's so much passion for this game, especially in this particular area, and I'm showing up. I'm showing up to the local. You know what I mean? I'm supporting you guys. I'm supporting this game, and wherever there's competition, I want to be there. And I like to think that there are a lot of people that feel the same way I do, and hopefully we can just get the ball rolling again. You know what I mean? Like we just
Yeah, that's fair,
as long
man.
as we don't let it, as long as we just keep showing up, just playing some games, just play the game that we love, you know, maybe we'll spark interest again. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, the passion's there for sure, man. So we just gotta, hopefully it's all for the best. But if anything, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's man. I truly understand you.
Sorry, we lost you.
Yeah, we
We lost you for a bit there. Not too long though, so it's all good.
Oh, no worries, bro.
Yeah, no, we got you. We got you.
I just missed this game
Uh-huh.
offline, bro. Online is not the same, dude. As many people have said, all people camp, they spam, they
Yeah.
just take advantage because you can't react as easily online. And honestly, they can do that. I'm not really touching this game online too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told my brother many times, like, if I play online, I'm probably not gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened earlier today. I was
Yeah.
telling you guys,
Right.
it was not fun. Not gonna lie, I was not having a fun time. I told myself,
never fun.
I told myself, I'm just gonna turn this off. This is not worth it.
Oh, no, fill the viewers in. Let them know what exactly happened.
Yeah, I was playing Wario, and I told myself, all right, I'll play like a few more, and this is at like 5.
Okay.
And then I run into this Terry. I'm just like, oh great, a Terry player.
Here we go.
This is gonna be fun. And then the entire time I was playing him, he did not know the meaning of not pressing A. He would do power dunk into burning knuckle, and for whatever reason, because Terry doesn't have that much inline on his attacks, he would just keep mashing A no matter what. He wouldn't know the definition of a disadvantage state if he knew.
Yeah, no, that's you know what? That's funny. That's like the story of all fighting game because I've just been around fighting game for so long, and I swear to you, that's like every game, right? You play something minus on block or on shield or whatever it is, and I guess it's their turn again, right? And the mash worked, and I'm just like, I guess. So yeah, dude, online, man, it's a trip.
It is definitely not fun, and I don't recommend it. If any of you have not tried online Smash, don't do it. It's not worth it.
I like that. I respect that. It's a different experience, man. It really is. And like, when you play offline, online, it's night and day. You know what I mean? I just can't play the same way. And honestly, if you just don't have fun doing it, you just don't do it. You know what I mean? You don't have to, like, it's not just Infamous. It's just any of viewers in general. Like, if it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not fun. Don't do it.
Yeah, and a lot of times I feel like it's not very beneficial to you're playing often afterwards. Like it just it kind of does you down, and it's like, why was I even playing online? It just hurt me playing offline even more.
Yeah.
I can't remember how long I played this game online until quarantine started. In general, I probably gave online about 3 hours max before quarantine became a thing, and now it's probably not even that much more.
Right.
At least excluding online tournaments, because that's something else as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I feel like there's such a hunger for offline play for this game that once quarantine, is somewhat over and people can get back together in person, there's going to be such a like high demand of people wanting to play. So I don't think the Saints can be in any danger.
That's true, man. A lot of people have been trying to also host some offline tournaments, and some people have actually. I think I forgot what area they're from, but Epic Gabriel and Goblin, they also went to like an offline tourney, and people were bashing them for it because
Right.
it wasn't really. It's not really worth the $32 or whatever the first place gets. So not sure why they did it, but a lot of people bashing them for it, and I hope they don't have another offline tourney like that again for a while until it's safe again.
Yeah, and and like it's so tough too because I know that holding an offline tournament right now, I know that it's just not it's I know how important it is to have an offline scene because it's everything. If anything, it's just it's just it's not the safest option right now, and I can understand the backlash and the bashing, but you know what though, the passion is there obviously if the offline tournaments are still trying to be thrown, but just my advice is just gotta wait it out. That's all it is. we want to be as safe as possible. And Naj is right there with us. You know what I mean? As a TO, he gets it. He misses Smash, but I just hate to say it, but until it's safe, that's like the most optimal time.
Yeah, I really miss the scene because it was always fun just seeing the matches, seeing everybody every week. Commentary, I want to eventually hop onto that, but we can't do it yet. We just got to wait till it's safe. And even when everything opens up, I don't want to be like the first one out there causing a second or third wave or something.
Right. So yeah, I mean,
it's going to be a while before we can all go back to playing in person, no lag, no gimmicky strategies, just dominate.
just smash.
Man, just the words. Just the words. I miss it, man.
I'll be ready.
I hope that at least some people take this time to review them, or to, like, how do I say it? See themselves and also just refresh their mindset about the game. Because also some people were also getting burnt out about it. So I think it was also good, but also not good in the long run. Because I think it's been how many months since quarantine started? 10?
Almost been a year.
Almost a year, yeah.
Oh my lord! I can't believe it's almost been a year since Genesis, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's yeah, dude. COVID, man. What do you do?
Can't do much, man.
So I gotta ask, you're so the Love Crew or just the Stockton crew in general, either or. I just did you guys is it at Spacebar that you guys just established this camaraderie, like this circle? Because I noticed, you guys seem to be pretty close knit, and you guys are always playing together, always getting buried together, talking strats with each other. You know what I mean? Like, did you know any of these guys like at all before Smash, or like is it because of Smash that you guys met, or what's up?
For the Stockton boys?
Yeah, the Stockton boys. Yeah.
Yeah, I met some of them through Smash. A handful of them I didn't, but most of them I did from Smash, and it feels like a great time every time I'm hanging out with them. We've definitely improved a lot as we've all gotten together. We've had Smash sessions, like reviewed ourselves, try to see what we can improve about each other. And also some people have some character problems, and people keep losing to people who they shouldn't. So we also try to give them tips about that. And we're focused a lot on just improving ourselves and also trying to keep our skills in this game, as good as we can, so we don't get rusted. If we rust in this game, it's not going to be easy to come back. But
right.
I just hope that we all can keep our skills at an all-time high for now, while offline can't come back.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was just curious because you guys, if anything, from an outsider's perspective, me being from Tracy, just you guys come into fully charged. Like you guys, not only that I feel like you guys were already good from the get-go, but yeah, you guys have leveled up. I literally watched it happen, and it was just it was pleasant to watch. So, but yeah, good stuff, man.
Yeah, I remember first meeting these guys, most of them at Spacebar, and I thought to myself, well, actually, the first person who I officially met from the guys was actually, well, not counting my brother, was Wabi.
Okay.
I met him at a Modesto tourney, like the week after Ultimate came out. And it was like a few days before the first Spacebar that I went to, or technically second. But I played him in losers quarters, and I actually lost. I lost to Wabi 3-2. And that's when I was like, this guy's pretty good. And I remember exactly where it was too, the tournament. And I remember who was watching it and everything. It was a giant tournament too. There was like 70, 80 people there.
Oh, stacked. Okay. A lot of people.
Yeah. Some people from SoCal actually even went to it too.
Nice.
Crazy.
That's always good.
Yeah. So I met Wabi, and then we talked a little bit, but not too much. And then I had to leave because I actually took myself. I was alone, technically.
Oh, okay.
And it was in Modesto. It was getting late. My mom was like, yeah, just be safe out there. I told her, yeah. And then I went to the Spacebar, and this is where I met most of the other people. I I actually played Varg. Do you guys know who Varg is?
No, not familiar. I'm not familiar with Bard.
Oh, he's a DK main, and I remember he
Oh,
was
okay.
seated. Yeah, he was seated pretty high, and
Uh-huh.
Wabi, Marty, and him were his top three seeds. I remember I saw Steven there. R Dog was there. Raul,
Yeah.
Wabi was there, and in my first set, I played against a Falcon. I actually won. I remember he told me I was pretty good. I told him thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually made it to Varg. I beat him.
Oh no.
Oh, did we? Oh, we lost me. Okay.
Cut out again?
That when me and him when he saw me play Falcon,
Mhm.
he thought, "Oh, this is gonna be free," because I played Falcon, and then he ended up losing 2-0, which is pretty crazy.
Okay.
That was
What?
really funny.
Right. Sorry, we're talking about Varg. Varg says this or Wabi
Oh,
says
no,
this?
this is R Dog.
Ardog. Okay.
Oh,
Ardog. Got it. So he's like, oh, it is free, right? He's like, okay.
Yeah. And then he lost 2-0, and he was like, "Whoa, who is this guy?"
Right.
And then I ended up playing Akaton in winners finals.
Uh huh.
So I remember he also beat the number 1 seed for that tourney.
Uh huh.
And I ended up beating him 3-0. And I told myself, "Wow, I'm actually in grands of this Stockton tourney." I was surprised. And then I ended up playing Wabi in grands because Wabi went on a crazy losers run because he actually lost to R Dog in winners
Okay.
quarters. And that's where all their rivalry started, right there.
Got it.
I like it. The history.
Yeah.
History.
Yeah, there's a lot of insight here. And then Wabi ended up going on a huge losers run, defeating a good Ridley main, defeating Romeo, who was the best in Stockton at the time. And then he played R Dog again in the rematch in losers semis, and then ended up beating him. And then he also ended up beating Steven to play me in grands. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous because he had beaten me like the few days before. So I told myself, man, I hope I can win this. Because I also wanted to. One of the main reasons is also to improve as a player and also to make my mother proud of myself. I just wanna-
Very sweet. Very sweet. All the reasons you need, dude.
yeah. So I told myself I'll do this, for myself, so I can make my mom proud.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up playing Wabi in grands. We only played 3 games because I won 3-0, but they were all close.
Okay.
And I remember after the set was over and we shook hands, Wabi was like, "You've gotten better since we last played," which is actually like really only a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I won my first spacebar there. I didn't drop a game actually, and
Nice.
that was
space bar.
that was a good motivation breaker right there. I ended up like wanted to take this game as far as I could. I saw my potential in myself because I actually managed to win the first spacebar tourney, or at least official one for Stockton. So I was really happy about that. And then a few months in, I told this was after I met Troubles.
Mhm.
We had also like started a small rivalry between us. I told him I was like, I want to start a crew because a lot of people in NorCal also had a crew like to their prefix, and I was like, Infamous by itself looks a little small. I wanted to add a prefix to it. I told Troubles, I was like, you want to start a small crew, just like maybe one day we could do like a crew battle with someone or something. And we told each other, yeah, we were debating about names for a while. Honestly, we couldn't decide for one, so we decided on an LOV. It sounded pretty nice, and the process to like actually come up with that name wasn't actually as much as hard as you would probably expect it to be.
Uh-huh.
But then we actually ended up getting a good amount of people from the Stockton crew in there. So it was me, Troubles, R-Dog, Wabi, Zekin, Wagner, or Edge, and I think that's and Speedy
Mm-hmm.
in the crew. It was it's a nice crew, I think it's definitely really strong. Although I think Edge left because he's technically like inactive for now.
Okay.
I definitely think that this crew can go really far, and it's weird because like I just told myself I just want to make a crew for fun, That's really how it just started. We were just at a tournament, a space bar, chilling. I told him it was just me and Troubles. I want to start a crew, and that's how it started. That's how LOV started. It was pretty
No.
neat beginnings. But I mean, here we
Uh-huh.
are now, man. We're top 2 in Stockton.
That
Yeah,
is a
I mean,
stacked crew.
Yeah, and I seen it. I've watched it right from the behind the. I I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure I've lost to all of you guys. I want to say, who does Edge play? So who does Edge play again?
He plays Lucina.
I did. Yeah, okay, so I did.
Okay.
We had a very close set. I think I beat him barely. I think I beat him like 2-1. And but no, yeah. But aside from that, like Edge is a great player. All of you guys are great players, and I've seen it. I'm pretty sure I've lost to all of you at least once. So yeah, the work is there, man. You guys have all leveled up together. So very formidable crew.
Yeah, honestly, I think we've all improved a lot. Me and Troubles, have definitely seen improvement in ourselves and also against like other players. Speedy's also really improved a lot, although he still hasn't chosen a main. Steven's been a little inactive
Okay.
because work, but he
Right,
did
right.
tell me that he was gonna go back to tournaments after or whenever they come back because he actually does indeed miss them. I don't blame him. And then he's actually gotten a little rusty. And he can see it in himself too. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he has enough potential to bring back the old Wabi.
Mhm.
It just takes a little bit of time because he also doesn't play this game online at all either.
Right,
And I don't
right.
blame him honestly.
Don't
Yeah.
blame
Even though he plays Sonic, he just doesn't like it, and I don't blame him at all for it. So, yeah. One of the people who I actually went to tournaments a lot to in the early days was actually Rock. He was the person who I always asked, does anyone want to go to tournaments with me? This is because he's been my friend since high school.
Yeah.
And there used to be like a little Smash tournament hosted in my high school like twice. It was for Smash 4 and I actually won that. It was really fun. And the person who got second was actually not Rock. It was one of my friends whose name is Jesus. And I told him like he can also be really good in Smash if he actually like pursued it. But he actually ultimately chose not to and just played it as a hobby on the side. So
Get him to come out to the next tournament when they're back.
I lightweight have been trying to convince him. He said he probably would have gone to like one space bar, but he ultimately didn't. And I was a little sad. So I feel like he could have done pretty good. Honestly. A darn shame that someone who had potential, just didn't want to chase the game. But I mean, I don't blame him.
It is what it is.
It's his choices, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the good old days, man.
Yeah.
I miss them.
Same.
So I mean, we talked about your experience at locals, but before quarantine and before everything shut down, you did manage to attend a couple of majors, and specifically Genesis and Evo. How was your experience at those?
Let me talk about Evo first, since that one was before Genesis. So I told my brother early 2019 I wanted to go to Evo because it was the biggest fighting game tournament of the world, and it's in Vegas. Who doesn't want to go to Vegas?
Right.
So we ended up prepping. It was me, him, and a bunch of other people who like pitched in for an Airbnb to go. So Wabi and Steven actually flew, and then it was me, my brother. I don't know if you guys remember him, Miss Mocha May. Do you guys remember?
Yeah, I remember.
It was him, Pure Salt, and do you guys remember Jello?
No.
That was his little brother.
Okay.
So we all drove over there, and we got there. We decided to rest up a little bit and then practice a little bit, just because I remember Carnage was already there. So we practiced a little bit with him and the others, and then we went to bed because tourney was the next day. It was fun, dude. The venue was giant. It was.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It was. enormous, and I saw so many different types of fighting games. I was like, wow. And then all the vendors and stuff that were there, it looked so cool, dude. I took some photos, seeing all the people there, all the jerseys that people were wearing because they're sponsors and everything. I told myself, wow, I'm actually here. I can't believe it.
Uh-huh.
So we all went around, walked around, went to our pools. I remember I won my first round. I don't remember exactly who they were playing as. I don't remember if I lost my second round or third, but I remember I lost to an Incineroar.
Oh
no.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was actually like my second time ever playing a good Incineroar. The first one was Brandon, but I didn't really play him much before Evo.
Man, I can't believe you got to play Brandon. That's Toast's brother.
Oh,
Yeah, Canned Bread.
okay.
Canned Bread's brother.
I remember I lost to this Mario player. I think his tag was a Stronghold. He was from Mexico, and I remember there was a lot of people watching too. So, it was pretty close too. The matches were really close. A lot of people were cheering me on, but ultimately I was eliminated by him. I wasn't sad because I think I made it the furthest out of everyone, but I was still happy to go. It was really fun, and had a good time. Everyone there also did good. I got to meet MK Leo.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow. That's
Did you get
awesome.
any training time with MK?
I got a picture with him.
Nice.
I remember too. I was watching Dragon Ball Grand Finals. I was watching Sonic Fox versus I think it was Goichi.
Yeah.
And dude,
Oh yeah.
being there and seeing like the energy that the crowd had, it was such an amazing moment, dude. Just that tournament in general was so much fun. The AC in there was so good because it was also really hot during the time because it was like summer.
Dude, Vegas is nasty hot.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, dude, I seen the crowd, and I also got to record it too. Just everyone going crazy when Sonic Fox because he won that year, dude. It was actually no, I think Goichi won that year.
I forget. I forget.
Yeah,
I forget.
Goichi won that.
Yeah, Goichi won.
Yeah, Goichi won 2019. It was just a moment, dude. So much fun. I got to see MK as well, but I didn't get to see Grand Finals. I was a little sad that we didn't get to go to Smash Ultimate Grand Finals just because we had to go for the long car drive back home.
Okay. Yeah, it happens.
But dude, we
That
watched.
was
That
the
was
last game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was. It was MK Leo versus Tweak, dude. And I remember when that was going on, we had gotten home by then, and then we saw it was 3 stocks to 1. And then I remember they were watching it in the house. I had to go get something from the car. I was unloading some of the luggage that we had.
Uh-huh.
And then I came back and they were like, MK Leo won. I was like, what do you mean? It was like MK Leo brought it back. I was like, no. And then I watched it back and I was like, what? How? This kid's so talented. I mean, he's a little older than I am, but I was like, this guy's so talented, man. He managed to clutch it out in a 3-stock comeback against one of the best players in the world. And I was just so amazed. And then to see him win grands because of that, such a moment, dude.
Right.
That was
Such a good time.
That was crazy.
That's how it works.
Remember how you placed?
I got 129th, I believe.
Dude,
I tied with a good amount of people, and I also tied with Fatality. So
right.
I was pretty happy about that.
Dude, that's awesome. 129th out of, the
3,500.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That's
entrants.
really-
That's amazing.
And it was your first Evo.
It was my first Evo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you did well, and you represent Cal well, man. That's the best we could ask for, to be honest. And if anything, you'll just be back stronger.
Yeah, man. I was really excited this year was canceled, or last year technically.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, oh well, it is what it is.
Hey, it is.
I was happy to go while I could.
Uh-huh.
I actually also met Fatality. Took a picture with him. I met Zenu. I saw Void, Plup, a lot of the top players.
Awesome.
It was
That's
fun.
great.
I was happy that I at least tied with Fatality. So
Mm-hmm.
that shows that what I'm capable of. So
Right.
it was a fun time indeed.
Yeah,
I
we're
wanna
rooting for
go
you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I was really happy with my placement. I think I made it the furthest out of everyone who was in our Airbnb, I think, or
Uh-huh.
at least from the Stockton area.
Right.
I don't know about Fresno. Shout outs to them. I also miss them as well. They're all good people. I don't know how they placed, but I'm pretty sure they did well as well.
Yeah, Fresno, the southern side of SinCal, they're stacked too. SinCal is a huge place. People just sleep on
It
it.
is, man. Senko has some heavy hitters, bro. From us up here in Stockton to like Fresno area, Fresno's pretty stacked as well. So it makes me happy when they do well. I just hope that we can one day like unify like an actual Sencal PR. That'd be nice to have.
That's the dream, right? It's
It
gonna
is
take
a dream.
while, though.
It is gonna take a while. Not because or anything like that. It's just because quarantine stopped everything. Unfortunately. Man, yeah.
And it's a lot of because it's such a big area. It's a lot of what do you call it? Like it's a lot of work, I guess, because you have to manage everybody's rankings. You know, which tournaments match up with what. But you know, that's we can get into that some other time.
That's true, man. Yeah. It's crazy how it's already been over a year since I went to Evo, man. It's crazy.
Then was
And I have to leave.
and and then you went to Genesis as well too, right?
Yeah, it's about to
Okay.
be a year since that Genesis as well.
Yeah.
Genesis 7. It was
Right.
a good time there. I
How'd
also
you do?
showed up. I think I actually did a little worse,
Uh-huh.
but I mean it's good. I'm not surprised because that tournament's mainly focused to Smash.
Okay.
So I think I got like 197, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how many people entered, but I do remember. I think I still made it the farthest out of the people who we Airbnb'd with. So it was me, R Dog, Wabi, Zekin, and NBA Youngboy, and Akaton.
Uh-huh.
So it was all of us, and I think I made it the furthest, and I think Wabi made it the second furthest.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good time, dude. That tournament, it wasn't as big as Evo, but I'm not surprised. But it was still a good sized venue. You know, it was a lot of fun seeing everyone there, seeing all the side events and the vendors. And I also saw some of the other top players who I didn't get to see at Evo, so it was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was also sad that we didn't get to see grand finals for like the entire thing because we showed up to Melee top 8, but we had to leave for Ultimate top 8, or at least I think we left and like loser semis because we got to have the hour drive to get back home, and I had school the next day.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. That tournament was also great. My experiences at both of those tournaments, I'm happy with them. Although I wish I could have placed a little better at Genesis. I lost to a really good ZSS player from Mexico.
Okay.
He was really good, dude.
Yeah.
He was really good. So, I mean, I wasn't mad at myself or anything. I was like, yeah, he outplayed me there. So,
It's a learning experience,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
so I told myself next year, but although it didn't happen, I'm gonna come back stronger. You know, hopefully place higher than.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, losing is part of the game, and and every great, and every great competitive, esports, player knows that. You know what I mean? It just kind of comes with the territory, especially in a 1v1 game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, it's just that's just how it is. That being said, I don't know. I might be the most curious one here about this, but I'm actually curious as to how you train. Like, it's because there are players that have different training regimens, or they learn a certain way. You know what I mean? So there are lab monsters that just be in the lab practicing stuff, a lot of theory crafting, and then you have a lot of players that just they learn in game. A lot of it's instinct. You know what I mean? Because I've seen the way you play, like, very often now. A lot of us have, right? You don't just when you win that often, we tend to see you on the on the big screen. And there are certain things I've seen, like your nair confirms into knee are always are on point. Like, I just your ledge trap game, when you're running up and doing that up smash, or you're throwing when you see the shield, and your up Bs, dude, are out of control. Like, every time I see them, I don't, like, I'm not sure if that's just you because you've been in that situation so often, or like you watch a lot of other people do it, or like this is something you practice on your own time, like what is it like how do you, like when you're learning, like how do you approach it? Like do you really like spend a lot of time alone, or is it just because you're grinding with the Stockton boys? Like what is it?
If I were to give like an explanation about this, it'd be a combination of me just spending time by myself in training mode, practicing different types of combos and setups at a wide array of percentages.
Okay.
And especially with now, because Raptor Boost is a lot better, I've spent a lot more time in the lab, checking to see what confirms to everything. And also, I've also can attribute some of my practice coming every time when I practice with the Stockton boys, because I also got to give them credit. They've also helped me improve as a better player, seeing what stuff works in the situation, figuring out like my bad habits. So like watching VODs of myself losing to see what I could do wrong and what I could do better, or what I did wrong and what I could do better.
Okay.
I watch those every once in a while and be like, I could have done this in this situation instead of this. I could have done this kind of punish in this scenario.
Right.
And also, in general, I just see myself, and I always just want to improve everything that I do.
Okay.
Yeah, so
got it.
When I'm in the lab, I practice different types of confirms for Raptor Boost. Raptor Boost is such a good move now. I love it. Dare into up smash actually is a kill confirm, or at least a lot more reliable now, because up smash got buffed and is stronger. My ledge trapping has also gotten a lot better, because I could also like poke with down tilt or up tilt, I time my down smashes as well, because I also like to do down smash or up smash. Catches people's neutral get up sometimes.
Right.
And then also like my edge guarding, I think is also improved. I could like chase people all the way off stage with like a neutral air or back air. Or if I would just want to keep it safe, I could just stay on stage and then just try and 2-frame with there, which actually is a really good option as well.
Okay.
Doesn't sound easy.
Yeah, that's because a lot of what the viewers are seeing, a lot of what we're seeing at Fully Charged, like that's a lot of that's experience. That's a lot of time. You know what I mean? You can't just, Infamous probably been in that situation numerous times, and he's just like, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that when this happens, right? So, but yeah, I was just curious, man, because a lot of that stuff, it's continuously happening, right? A lot of those crazy confirms, a lot of the crazy up Bs, not just from on stage but off stage when you're coming back, right? The fact that you're doing that, like that, I feel like I'm just guessing here, but that's just you, like just going for it. Like that's instinct, and that's something you've done like in casuals and friendlies. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's basic.
Beats are clutch.
Yeah,
dude. It's such a good move, dude. Everyone's like, man, and then it also kills, which is really nice.
Right.
People who are shielding, they're not safe, man. They ain't safe.
They're really not. I would know this. I'm just like, I'm just getting grabbed here, I guess.
Yeah, man. Every time I like play different types of people, I always think to myself, okay, I know some of their habits, and also, if they're in a specific situation, they're gonna try and like escape this kind of way. So when I was playing Edge yesterday, I noticed he liked to do jump from ledge a lot. So I would be like, okay, I'm gonna down smash and make it seem like I'm gonna try and capture neutral get up, but he actually doesn't do neutral get up that much. So as soon as I did the down smash, he thought, oh, I'm safe. So then after that, I just did a jump knee, and I caught his jump from ledge, and I killed him for it.
Yeah, good read, man. That's anyone listening to this right now, okay, I hope that if some of our younger listeners are listening to this, see, this is what separates a good player and a great player, is someone who thinks about this during the game. You know what I mean? It's you have to understand like what your opponent's habits are. You know what I mean? A lot of people will think that their offense or just what their character can do or their gimmicks or whatever will carry them like through the match. But when your opponent is good and is good at adapting, is good at abusing what they're good at, this is what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Like this is, but yeah, man, that's just one player. You know what I mean? I'm sure you have like notes like this, like for a bunch of guys.
Yeah, man. It's just a lot of things. So every time I like, let's say when I play my brother, we both know a lot of each other's habits.
Right.
So if you watch us play, it's just basically us trying to read the other.
Oh, they think we lost something. Dang, man, this is a good part too. I need to take notes.
So now we know Infamous is labbing.
He is laughing, dude. I mean, oh, I'm sorry, so we lost you there, but like,
Yeah, no worries.
with your brother, yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, you guys both are very good at the game, so I 100% could see like when we're watching you guys in tournament, like that's just you be like, all right, is my brother gonna do this time, or like, all right, is Falcon? I know Falcon can do this, but is he gonna go for it this time? You know what I mean? So,
that's true. Yeah.
yeah. So now that we're on that topic, I gotta ask, dude. Like, who wins that match? What do you think of that match, Falcon DK?
I think it is very horrible for DK. I think it is really bad, and it's even worse now because Raptor Boost by itself, dude, makes a lot of things so much easier, and also down tilt is better, and up smash can kill a lot earlier. I can kill. I used to be able. That move used to be able to kill DK at like 120 maybe.
Yeah.
Now it kills him in like, depending on how much you got it charged and what hitbox you get, probably like 95 or 100.
95 on a heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt box doesn't help either. I'm just getting hit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and when he's off stage too, I could just edge guard him for free because his up B is pretty exploitable. You know,
right?
His armor is also exploitable because if I just do a multi hit, it will get through it. All the time. So except for Giant Punch. Giant Punch is the only one where you gotta actually avoid the attack first.
Okay.
Before counter attacking.
Got it.
Something else.
Yeah, it's
Falcon.
Oh no, my bad. Just real quick, I just wanted to give some because this is just funny talking because he and his brother and I have played the same character, and I just remember that when I played you I don't know if you remember, but I played you the one time in bracket. Like I think you bodied me in game 1, and then I think I beat you in game 2, but barely, and only because I footstooled you like 3 times or 2 times. I don't know if you're expecting that, but I wasn't even expecting that. So that was happening, and I don't know what your mindset.
Like, it's the most random.
It feels
the most random thing you can do.
Right. So I feel like we were going back and forth in neutral game 2, and then I think in game 3 I just remember not playing at all. Like I did not play, and I don't remember the exact sequence, Infamous, but we were on the right side of the stage, and you did this crazy offstage sequence, and I was like, "How are you still able to jump? Like, where did your jump go? I'm still getting juggled out here. Like, what's happening?" But yeah, no, that matchup is funny. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna be honest right here. I don't even remember.
I do.
What exactly happened from those matches, but if you remember, then it probably wasn't a pretty memory.
No, it really wasn't, dude. And like that, it was a 1-player game, dude.
It was, man. You were just watching.
I was watching, but hey, it's part of the getting better. It's part of fighting. It's part of playing Smash. So, but yeah, sorry, Moss. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just gonna make a remark about Falcon versus Big Bodies. Does not seem like it's a big body favorable matchup.
I think the big bodies definitely suffer a lot in that matchup. It is pretty bad. He's the combo master right there, or at least the heavy slayer.
Yeah,
it's really bad, and also King K. Rool is definitely easier for Falcon because his edge guarding him is real so easy. I don't think he has a good of a combo breaker as DK because DK can just a B. And that's frame 4. And it can get him out of some sticky situations sometimes. But also Kirill, like, you can combo him for days. Like, his weight just does not help at all. And also because of his gravity is not the same either. He falls faster than DK. So it's not a pretty sight, honestly.
Yeah, hey man, that's the life of a life of a character, big body, big hurt box with a character that can just play. It's a 1-player game sometimes. Neutral air, up air, knee, be like that sometimes. So
yeah, man. Yeah. What's up?
So Falcon feels like it's pretty technical, very momentum based. You can rack up damage really quick, but you can also get comboed back pretty bad. Why start playing Falcon? You said you were playing DDD and Smash 4, right?
Yeah,
How did you come to Falcon?
I honestly do not know why I switched to Falcon. I think it was because I played him in Melee. He was really fun in Melee, so I thought to myself
Yes.
in Smash 4, he looked fun as well. Although he did lose his sacred combo. I was a little sad, but I mean, he has some cool tools as well in Smash 4. What I really liked about Smash 4, Falcon was down throw knee was actually a combo, which is pretty nice. And also because Raptor Boost killed, so that was something else that I like to throw out because no one would expect it, and it would kill at like 90 for most characters. It's pretty insane.
That's really low. What the hell?
That is really low. It would kill heavies at like 110. That's like not much higher. It's just
No.
like 20%. Yeah, I don't know when I switched to him honestly, but I do remember like when I did go to start going to tournaments, he was my main, and then I also played Wario. I never once used DDD in bracket at all, and I don't know why I switched. I don't even know when or why I switched to Falcon, but I'm pretty sure it was most likely because of Melee and 64 Falcon because he was so cool in those games.
It's
Yeah, yeah. I also had a Wario in Smash 4. Only a few people will know about that.
Okay.
He was so fun because I just loved using the bike. So much fun because I also played Wario in Brawl.
Mm-hmm.
So I told myself, why not play Wario in this game too? He also looked like fun. And also the bike wheelie killed at like 80, which is really insane.
Oh man, that is insane.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, if you wheelie, or at least in Smash 4, it would kill most people like 85, 90. But in this game, it's harder to land because they gave the bike a hitbox when the wheel is up. But in Smash 4, it didn't have one when it would be coming down. But in this game, it does before the initial like wheelie slam comes through. So it's not as easy to hit as before. But I mean, it's still there when you can eventually hit it. I think it's a little weaker, or at least a little easier to DI, but it's still there in general.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I do miss that Smash 4 bike, but I mean, oh well.
Yeah, got the whole ultimate engine going on.
Yeah.
Ultimate's really nice though. I actually like it more than Smash 4. Contrary to what most other people think, although the online is definitely a lot worse.
Right.
For Glory was actually a lot better. Which is sad to say. Very sad.
That is sad
Really?
to say.
And I played Smash 4 online through Wi-Fi. And I wasn't even close to the router. And it was still a lot better.
Okay.
You can even ask my brother.
I still remember on the DS. That's my whole Smash 4 was on the DS.
The 3DS?
Yeah, on the 3DS. And there was no lag. I mean, like you might run into somebody laggy, but once every 30 games about.
Yeah, but in this game, it's like every 2 people. Which is sad to say, honestly, dude. Like, how does that happen?
Is there a character? Is there a character that's like so? It's like when you play them offline versus online that they're just 500 times better online. Is there a character that you see that's like that in Ultimate?
Yeah, I see at least 3 that I could think of right now.
Which are?
Samus, Zelda, and Terry. I definitely think those are a power up when online. They're just so much more harder to fight online. And I'm not afraid to admit this, but I feel like Zelda players are legit carried.
Oh, you love to see these are the takes we live for.
Like, imagine this, right? Having a frame 6 up the out of shield, having a neutral B that is fully invincible and doesn't have much end lag, and then having basically knee out of shield. For both sides. If I like forward tilt them, bam, knee out of shield. I take like 20, and I might die. It's they just abuse it, man. It's not fun.
You combine that with that netcode.
Oh my god, dude. Every time I play a Zelda online, I'm just like, all right, I'm not rematching you, no matter what.
That LB is serious, dude. Online, I'm like,
Oh
okay,
my god,
I
dude. You
guess.
can't even react to it. You're just like, oh, you know it's coming, but you press shield, but the game doesn't even register it.
Well, the pain is the pain is there. I know this feel. Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
dude, it's so
jeez.
stupid. Don't even get me started on the Phantom.
um, what's going on
It
with the
does,
Phantom? What's going on with the Phantom Infinite? What's happening with the Phantom?
it does all their work for them on the ground. And then all you got to do is just do a full hop up air, and bam, all your options are covered.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's
So true.
Zelda is one of those characters where I legit just do not like fighting at all, online or offline.
Okay,
Don't blame
yeah,
you.
I'm just like, oh, you're
right.
so good when they do Phantom, and then they just cover all your options from ledge. Oh, you touch my shield? I'm gonna up B, or I'm gonna do lightning kick, which
Get
does
out of
20% and is as strong as the knee.
get out of jail free card.
Yep.
Do we have Zelda players in the area, like locally? These locals there, is that they're like notable to you, or do you not?
I don't think we have much in like Stockton, Tracy, or Modesto. Actually, we have JC, but
Uh-huh.
he's not really active much.
Okay.
But and then in NorCal, I think he is Kings, and
Okay.
then Lumi. Do you guys know who they are?
Oh no.
I think I've heard of
Lumi plays.
Lumi.
Yeah, she plays Pac-Man and Zelda, but
Okay.
Kings just is a solo Zelda main.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So when online started happening, he was probably really happy.
Oh, he probably would. Have you seen the NorCal online PR?
I
I
have
haven't.
not. I have not seen the online PR.
I didn't recognize like half of those names. Oh, what do you know? Number one plays Terry.
We got
Wow.
infamous.
shocked.
Infamous ranting about online is something I didn't know I needed until right now. Trust me, man. All of it, a lot of us have our gripes with online. For me, playing online, I think it would really just be to. There's so many characters in the game, so if anything, you would just at least when you're experiencing it for the first time, it's just learning matchups or just learning what people can do. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's one thing you can use it for, but otherwise, like if you're trying to
No.
run a set, you probably want to do that with someone with a good
Offline.
connect.
Or
Offline, yes.
preferably, or at least like or at least a good connection, because there's also like 5 frames of input delay online combined with the whatever TV or monitor you're playing with, and like
Yeah.
and just
Exactly.
then the lag, so it's not fun.
Yeah. Right there with
Don't
you.
Yeah, you don't use it as a learning. Well, you can use it to sort of learn matchups, but I mean, I would prefer not to.
But
I'm one of those players who learns in game and also just like while also examining myself, but I can't do that online because I see stuff that's about to happen, but then I try and react to it, and I can't.
game doesn't let you, and then
Yeah,
how can you can't really fix something that's out of your control. So
no. Yeah, I was playing a Pikachu, and I was like, oh, he's gonna do jump fair, so I jumped and air dodge, but I only read the jump, and then I got hit by the fair, and I got gimped. Like, actually, I think I died. I was playing Cloud, and I just died, and I told myself, ooh, what if that was offline?
oh man, online, we'll never forget it. No matter how many years we're gonna look back on this and just remember ultimate, have fond memories, and by fond I mean horrible memories
Horrible
of
online memories.
online. Yeah. Oh
But I
man.
mean, oh well, it's just a game. It's just a game. I tell myself after I'm done playing online, it's just a game. There's nothing really to be upset about, because these people are just Gimp City right there.
Yeah.
Gimmick City.
I don't think Angel would like your gaming mindset right there.
That's funny, man.
I think it's just all the Zelda characters in general have really good online gimmicks. Because Ganondorf with the side B, I haven't teched one at all.
It's a lot harder. Yeah. It's a lot harder.
No matter what, I've never teched it. And then Link has 100 projectiles.
and reacting to all of them is not an easy feat.
Yeah, Ganon has a bunch of punishable stuff that I just wow. I guess I'm not punishing this online. I'm just like right. He just runs away after after something is not safe. I'm just like okay, and then he hits me. Well, and then he hits me once eventually, right? Neutral, and I just eat like a 30%. Like all right, cool. Back tears me once. All right, I'm gone. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I do find it really sad that we are one of the few communities that actually has to go by saying online or offline as a different category compared to other fighting games. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
we're just gonna get some practice in, but then that's when we gotta actually like state, oh, we're gonna play some online or we're gonna play some offline. And I do find that really sad because
Right, because
yeah, it's just not the same, you know.
uh-huh.
And I do also find it a lot sadder too that Smash 4's online connection was better,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a different console, and you wouldn't even need to have LAN for that one for it to be
Yeah,
that much better.
yeah.
I'm not sure what Nintendo's plan is in the future, but I mean, I hope it's soon.
But yeah, and on the Wii U, you didn't have to pay for online, huh?
That is also true. You did not have to pay for that, and it was better.
Oh,
Oh, but
good old Nintendo.
my thoughts are definitely not happy for Nintendo Online. But I mean, it is better than nothing. I would get pretty bored just getting in training mode all the time.
Yeah,
Every once in a while, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna play some online. Whatever happens, happens. Well,
yeah.
it's not gonna be the same.
Better,
But it's
better than nothing for sure. Yeah, exactly. Better than nothing. But you know what, man? When when we're ready, dude, do land events, dude, we're hitting you guys up. You know what I mean? We'll be ready, and
Yeah,
we can get some grinding in.
yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's quite a period. About to be a year, which is pretty crazy if I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah.
I remember them locals, dude. I remember the last local I went to, and everything got shut down. And I told myself, I hope this doesn't last too long. And now it's been 10 months later, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any better.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I thought it might be 3 months when it first started.
Yeah, everybody thought it was gonna be like fast.
Oh,
Here we are, almost a
summertime.
year later.
I mean, it probably could have been if people actually like social distance and wore masks and everything.
Uh-huh.
But can't control everybody. Everyone has their own
Yeah.
actions they're gonna do. Honestly, but I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's the motto of 20
There's a lot for this year, man.
for this year, yeah. So
Yeah, so right around that time, it was what was it? It was the end of the fall season at Fully Charged, and I think the end of the winter season was a half season. So it didn't really
Yeah.
count. But you went on a perfect season almost twice in a row. Like, how did you feel doing that one? Were you ever nervous going through any matchups or anything like that?
I felt pretty good. I felt like I was like the reigning champion, as like people would say in like wrestling or something like that.
mm-hmm.
I have to like defend my title. I felt really good, you know, and just going over there, being able to like keep my title, make my mom proud of myself, come have a happy reason to go home and let her know the news, you know, that I'd won or something. I felt just a little bit, just because I was like, oh, these new characters are coming out. Maybe someone's gonna like get the matchup and experience that not a lot of people knew.
Mhm.
To, like outperform some of the other people, including myself, which is very well as a possibility. Because like I remember, Banjo and them came out, Terry came out. I was like, maybe if someone actually put enough time into these characters, they could like put a dent in the competition.
Uh-huh.
And I remember Mac did pretty good for like the first few weeks when Banjo came out.
Yeah.
But then I actually like got it down, and like I don't think I've ever lost to. Yeah, I've never lost to Mac.
Uh-huh.
And like the first few times we played, when he played Banjo, it was pretty close. But ever since then, I've learned, and
Okay.
it's not bad. And yeah,
Mhm.
towards like the end of seasons, I would be just chill. I'll be like, I'm confident that I got this. Every time I'd walk in. I remember one time too. I walked in,
Yeah.
and this is like a few minutes before I started. It was like 5:50 because your tournament started at 6. Mac was like, "Well, I guess I'm not winning anymore today." That's so funny, dude.
Those are good times.
Good times, man.
You
Yeah.
remember playing canned bread the first couple of times?
Oh, I do actually. I remember I the first time I played him, I beat him. And Steven was telling me he was like one of the better players there. So I told myself, all right, I'll see what this guy is made out of. I actually beat him in winners, and I lost to him in the same tournament in losers. So I was like, man, that was pretty crazy. And I think I lost him like the next 2 times I fully charged. And then I think I beat him at the next time I played him fully charged. And then that was the last time I played. So I think we went like, I think he had the advantage, like 3-2 fully charged or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we played at Green Valley Oaks. You remember that tourney?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we played at the second one, and he beat me in winners finals. I remember he beat me 3-1, and then I went to losers, and I don't remember who I played in losers finals. It's been so long, but I do remember I made it back to grands, and then I reset him 3-2, and then I beat him 3-all right afterwards. So I felt pretty good about that. I felt like I'd finally gotten it down. Because that matchup was pretty hard back then. I don't think it's as bad now, but back then it was definitely pretty hard. Palu Falcon, so I was pretty happy. And then I ended up playing him one more time at a different tourney, which is Smash the Galaxy. Have you guys heard of that one?
Yeah, I've been to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played him there. I don't remember if it was. I think it might have been losers finals. Or semis, I think. Actually, I think it was loser semis because I lost to a Ganon player. It was tag was 2 years. He was pretty good with Ganon, Wolf, and Hero. He sent me to losers, and then I played Canned Bread in loser semis. And the first 2 games we went 1-1. They're both pretty close. The third game I don't think was as close. I won, and in the fourth game I made a neat little like comeback. Because he had like 2 stocks, and I had one, and I had like 60% when I took his second stock, and then I brought it back to like almost last hit, and then I remember I upbeat him off stage, and he died at like 120, which was pretty crazy. I remember Canbred. I miss that guy.
Yeah.
Me too. I really do. He's busy.
Busy man.
That's fair. He had
Busy
some
man.
good potential, and I feel like he could have gone a long ways if he had kept playing the game.
Yeah. But life happens.
Yep. Basically.
I do remember in the one of the fall tournaments, I was playing Cloud, Wario, and Richter in that tournament.
I did see the Richter.
I like the Richter.
We like the Richter.
Yeah, Richter was cool to see because it's a character you don't see play often and don't really see in the tournament often at all.
I tell myself, I was like, I feel like I need to polish up these characters, just because I don't think they were as close to my Falcon during that time.
Uh-huh.
I still feel like they're not as close, but the gap is not as big as it used to be back then. But yeah, I played them and also played Ganon. I remember I played Ganon against Zekin. It was a lot of fun. I think my secondaries are really good.
Yeah, your pocket characters are pretty good and fun to watch, man.
Yeah, I love playing Cloud. He's really fun to play. I also played him a little bit in Smash 4, but I didn't go him in tourney. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. Richter's fun too. I mainly use Richter for the bad matchups for Falcon, or at least before. The main reason was Luigi, because Luigi actually really sucked for Falcon back then. It was pretty hard, and it would suck because one grab. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm just gonna die at 0.
Sounds familiar.
But no matter how hard I try and SDI, sometimes if they know what they're doing, then I'm probably just gonna die.
Yeah.
Which has happened before. Have you guys heard of Nick Memories?
I think I've seen. I think I'm familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. I've played him many times with Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're probably even with Falcon
Uh-huh.
Luigi.
Uh-huh.
But then, like the last time I played him, I was winning. I had a one stock 0%. He had last stock 120, and then I misspaced a bear on accident, and I got grabbed for it, and I lost. And I told him, and then he went up 2-0, and I was like, all right, I'm pulling out the Richter. And then I reverse 3-0'd him with Richter. So
Right.
that's why I'm polishing up my secondary just for them bad matchups.
Yeah, man.
I think Cloud is better against like some of the other swordies sometimes as well, and Richter as well,
Uh-huh.
like Lucina.
Right.
But I don't think it's as bad because Falcon got the buffs now, and I'm just
Uh-huh.
hoping to one day see how good he is offline with them. And maybe I won't need a secondaries as much, but I'll still keep them just because they're also really fun to play.
Yeah.
I don't play Wario as much. Just my bad.
I was just gonna ask which matchups do you think Falcon has a hard time with?
I definitely actually have a little matchup chart that I made the other day. I've been debating about posting
That's dedication.
Yeah. I think is possibly his hardest matchup, and I've been saying this for the longest. And I definitely disagreed when Fatality said it wasn't as bad. I definitely feel like Mr. Game & Watch is probably his worst matchup by far. That matchup is just absolute trash. It's not fun. They can just do whatever they want. They can combo me. I can't really do much about his combos against me because he can just combo me into oblivion as well. He has a frame 3 up B out of shield, keeping the air. His his ledge trapping is also really good because he has chef. I get stuck a lot on the ledge and I can't really do much. A lot of his attacks are safe on my shield, which is really unfortunate. And he just has a lot of disjoints that I can't really deal with.
Yeah.
So it's really unfortunate how bad that matchup can be. And I think the only way that matchup can get better for Falcon is if either Mr. Game & Watches up B gets more startup.
If you said frame 3 for Game Wise up B, you could have fooled me, man. As a the startup on that is like out of control.
It's something else, and I am very sad every time I see it. It sucks. Like, oh, you're barely gonna come close to me and not even touch my shield. I'm just gonna up you anyways.
Yeah, and it's even crazier is the mobility out of it. Like once he does it, not only does it have a hitbox, but he's out of there. I'm just like, I guess
it's crazy, man, how good it is.
Yeah.
In Melee, it used to be frame 2 actually.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, in Melee it was a lot faster, or at least 1 frame faster. And from what I heard, that's the fastest out of shield option in the series. So.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, another one of his worst matchups that I have listed, but it is also probably considered really bad, is a Pikachu, Squirtle, and ZSS. I think those 3 also just make Falcon have a really hard time against him. Pikachu and Squirtle both are small, hard to hit. They have good out of shield. They can combo me really well. I can't really edge guard Pikachu, and while he can edge guard us, he has T-Jolts. He has really good confirms on us. Raptor Boost can sometimes whiff on both of these characters, and Squirtle actually has a true 0 to like 60 or 70% combo on Falcon at 0. Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Real quick, why Pikachu, or why Pikachu and not Pichu?
Pikachu, just because he actually can pancake under a lot of stuff because of his moves, because like they make him shrink a little bit, and that'll probably make us whiff. Like if I try and like jab, he'll probably whiff, and he can punish me before I can punish him. Pichu doesn't pancake as much, and from what I've heard, his Pikachu's hitbox is actually bigger than Pikachu's for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And also Pichu damages himself and is a lot lighter, so I don't have as much trouble killing him as I do Pikachu.
Okay.
Got you.
Got you.
but I still feel like Pikachu's a lot worse just because better confirms a lot safer. He pancakes and actually is at times harder to hit than Pichu and is heavier by a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Same thing with Squirtle too. Like he's also like that. Good combos on us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is small, but also we can edge guard him at times. And sometimes we can force the Pokemon trainer to switch to Ivysaur just because Squirtle's also pretty light as well.
Mm-hmm.
So at times, just we gotta use Raptor Boost, just avoid his little side B. I forgot what it's called. Withdrawal. There we go.
Yeah.
And also, his kill power is not as good, honestly. His best kill option for us is probably us missing a tech, then he jab logs into a down smash. I
Mhm.
think that's probably his best bet, honestly.
Right.
But Pikachu has a lot of stuff as well, so I think
Mhm.
it's pretty hard. They're both hard regardless, still.
So, I did want to ask about the DLCs. Is there any of them that you're particularly interested in, or just like it just you thought about playing them, or just it seemed like you would, or you just haven't yet? You know what I mean?
Yeah, my favorite DLCs in this game are Sephiroth, Terry, and then who was the other one?
Uh,
It's been so long.
yeah, there's
I-
quite a
I'm
there's quite a
Violet.
bit. Yeah.
It's Violet.
Oh no,
Everybody's favorite is Violet.
no.
No.
I liked Hero. Hero's pretty cool.
Hero. Yeah.
I didn't really play Minecraft, so I wasn't
Okay.
too hyped for Steve. But I
Uh-huh.
mean, I'm also happy because it's like probably one of the best-selling games ever in there.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
ambitious. Very ambitious.
Yeah, my top two are Terry and Sephiroth.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. I play Terry as well, but I just don't like playing them online just because I don't want to be grouped up with them other Mashy Terrys, like the one that I was playing earlier.
You don't want Sam A, Terry?
No, I don't feel like playing them online. Offline is online. I don't feel like being one of those people.
Very valid reason to not play Terry online. I like that.
Yeah, I don't think I played them once online, except for in arenas.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sephiroth is also really fun. He's so cool, and I'm really happy that we got a big villain in the game. So it's really nice to see as
Yeah.
well. So I don't know. I just like seeing him. I think it's really cool. You know,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
DLCs are really nice. Hoping we get some good ones coming in the future.
Same. Feel the same.
But I
We
actually
still
play,
have
hopefully.
2 more, right?
I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
think so.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we get someone good, honestly, for them new DLCs. But I don't know. Only time will tell.
Basically.
Let's hope Nintendo chooses well.
I mean,
It's gonna be
haven't
Fortnite
really-
guy.
Oh no!
Oh no! Please don't. We already have someone that technically builds stuff.
That was last gen though. We need current gen stuff.
Oh no! Please no.
No, please no. See, Infamous obviously shares our thoughts on this. So.
No, that'd not be good.
I mean, we got a lot of stage bans. There's gonna be a character ban if he
Oh,
comes
yeah.
through.
There are so many new stages that could potentially be legal, dude.
I'm glad you feel that way. I really am.
I just don't know what the rule set's gonna be like.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you guys aren't hard at PS2 yet?
I am honestly not gonna lie.
Hey, I mean, I'm cool with PS2. Yeah, I'm fine.
I like PS2. It just there's gonna be a lot of stages, a lot of legal stages that I don't know how the rule set's gonna look when everything comes back.
Uh-huh.
I'll be honest.
Oh man, NBA YoungBoy's gripe about PS2 is so funny to me. I remember playing him, and he's just like, "Bro, just pick any stage, bro. Just not PS2." And I'm just like, "Why?" And his gripe is so funny. He's like, "Yo, it's dry," or whatever the reason. Like, that's We gotta when we get him on the show, we gotta ask him about that. But I'm glad you feel that way about PS2, though. Honestly, I mean, I'm fine with PS2. I have no issues with that stage.
I think it's a nice stage.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't gotten tired of it.
Yeah,
At least yet, probably. I don't know if I ever will, but I mean,
yeah. Huh?
a neat stage, good music. I love Pokemon, so it's real neat. It's very neutral based, and it's probably the most neutral out of every stage, possibly. At least in my opinion. But that's just me.
Cool. So real quick, you said you like Pokemon. There's like 50 different games represented in Smash Brothers, and you don't like Fortnite, apparently. So like, what games do you like outside of Smash?
There are a lot of games that I love outside of Smash, bro. It's there's a ton, man. Played a lot from my childhood up until now. I would probably still play some of them from my childhood. I love Super Mario 64, classic. You know, I played that game when I was younger. A lot of fun. Probably one of my favorite levels was the clock level, because they also have Slide playing in the background, which is really cool. And also because of how high you go. It's just so cool to me, at least. I also like the my brothers and sisters played Super Mario RPG. That game looked like a lot of fun.
Classic.
Yeah, dude. I played it like a little bit, not too much, but if I had more time, I'd probably play it right now. But, just other stuff that I gotta deal with for now.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's all good. Another one of my favorite games, and this is probably one of my favorite games ever, or at least has one of my favorite games ever, is the Donkey Kong Country series. So good.
That's what I like to hear. Well,
So good.
Does it matter which one or just all of them?
All of them are so good, dude. All
I
three of
agree.
the retro ones, so
I
good,
agree.
bro.
I agree. Absolutely.
Which one's your favorite? I'll tell you my favorite right now.
All right, I got you, dude. So it has to, man. It's definitely a toss up between 1 and 2. It might be 1 just because it's the first one. It's just so iconic. But you know what? But 2 introduced a couple new things that it's just like, dude, like this is right. It's for its time. So good, so good. So it might be 2. I think it's 2.
My favorite. Yeah, my favorite from the original 3 is 2.
Okay.
By a long shot.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay.
The stages, the level design, the story, and the music, dude.
Sticker.
Oh my god, the music.
Sticker Bush Symphony at the end.
Oh my god, I love it, dude. My favorite song is well, first, what's your favorite song from that one? From the second one?
Sticker Bush Symphony. Free.
Sticker Bush Symphony?
Yeah, at the end. That's too good. The one at the end.
I love all their songs except for like maybe one from that game at least. My favorite is In a Snowbound Land. That one's my favorite from the second one. And also Mining Melancholy. I just love those 2 songs. Those are my top 2 for DKC2. And then I love also Forest Interlude, Sticker Brush Symphony, Crocodile Cacophony, and then Snaky Chancy. Oh, those are all so good songs, dude.
The music is based on the music alone. It could be your favorite Donkey Kong Country. Anybody. So yeah, dude. Man, great soundtrack.
So good. David Wise is a genius, man. Oh my god. I still have the original 3 too, for the SNES.
Nice.
I've worked on like speed running in quotation marks.
Okay, speed running. Okay.
For all 3 of them.
Right.
If I were to speed run one for like a long time, it'd probably be the second one, just because I love the music so much, and the story, and the gameplay, the design, the level design, and the Lost World and everything. So good, dude. I love that game. From the bottom of my heart, probably my favorite game. But I have a lot of games that I love.
Same. All of us do.
But that's definitely one of my closer ones. And I grew up playing DKC 1. So that's something to say about it. You can even ask my brother. Other games that I like as well. I love the Mario Kart series, all of them. I grew up.
Oh man, it's like it knows, dude. When he's talking about something super interesting, we'll never know, dude. Because Mario Kart's OD. Everyone knows. Oh man.
Sounds like a Nintendo household over there.
I'm back.
Here, welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's so good. You had me hooked at Mario Kart. You're right though. The Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, such a good series, such an
Yeah.
iconic. Favorite ones, Double Dash and Wii.
Oh yeah.
Those are my two favorites.
Double Dash.
And I grew up playing 64 as well too. So,
Mm-hmm.
but if I had to choose, this is probably just me. But I like Double Dash so much more. It's the most unique one out of all of them, and I don't think I ever get tired of it. And I've also tried speedrunning it at times too. Like my time's 30 minutes for all cup tour. And I think the world records are 27 minutes or something like that. So I don't think I'm too bad for that game. It's a lot of fun. I also like Wii because of all the different types of characters, vehicles, and all that stuff, and all the cool tracks. There's a lot of things to love about those games.
Wait, hold on. On the Wii one, I'm assuming you're using GameCube controller for that one.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just curious because I know that the Wii wheel was the option, and we didn't have we didn't have enough GameCube controllers, so I was forced to use the wheel. Not gonna lie, I was kind of, don't get me wrong, I feel like I'm pretty good on the VC controller, but I got randomly good with the Wii wheel, and right? But at the same time, I'm not gonna pretend like it's not super hard because it's a chore to drive on that thing.
It seems really awkward and clunky at times.
It is. It absolutely is.
But I may be wrong. I don't know, man. It seems like using that thing on Rainbow Road, probably not the move.
No, man, don't remind me.
The amount of time someone's falling off, dude.
Yeah.
What are your favorite tracks on those? If I had to ask for any of you three for those two games.
So
for me, on Double Dash, I really like. I think it's Baby Park.
Oh, Baby Park. Oh, that's a classic, dude.
It's such a simple track, but it's so fun.
If you ever want to see World War III in action, pick Baby Park with 4 players.
Oh my! With the 6 laps, the 8 laps, or whatever. Oh,
make the laps as much and have someone pick Bowser for the giant shell, dude. That's so crazy, man.
No.
We used to play that a lot.
It's such a good game, man. Such a good game.
That was the go-to track, just because of all the madness that happened on the screen.
Yeah, my favorite track from that game is either Waluigi Stadium or Wario Coliseum. They're both so cool. And
I like
very
both of
solid.
them. Those are good tracks. I really like those tracks.
I tend
Double
to
Dash
really
is
like
such
it.
a good game.
It is, dude. I hope they remaster it or something like that. But for now, I love playing it on the GameCube. A lot of fun. And I just tend to really like Wario and Waluigi tracks. Those are probably some of the best tracks that are in Mario Kart. Period. Like Waluigi Pinball as well. So that's a classic. And then Wario's Goldmine, that one's so much fun, especially when you knock people off.
You said Wario's Goldmine? You talking about with the mine carts in the middle, and then
it's so fun.
So and the shortcut on the left hand side when you're about to close to the end. Oh
yeah.
Do you know how many times I finessed the finish because there's a jump right before the end, right? Oh man, that's too good. That track's great.
I love putting banana peels right before the long jump so I could just mess up everyone until they fall.
Yeah. That's a great track.
Evil. I'm evil sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely evil.
For Wii, one of my preferred tracks on that one is probably Maple Tree Way. That was a lot of fun. Especially when you go in the swirls and where the giant wigglers are at.
Yeah.
And also Moonview Highway. Those are both really cool tracks.
Wait, hold on. You said Moonview. That's the one with the traffic, right?
Yeah. It's like another Toad's Turnpike, but I figured out the best ways to get around it, so I have a lot of fun when I play that one.
Man, I think that's just me being trash, dude. Like, that track is, man. Is the traffic? Well, you gotta tell me, is the traffic random or is it like is it like, you know what I mean?
I believe it's fixed.
Is it really? I never thought about this. I was like, until now, I was like, is that random? Because like I think I'm just bad on that track.
I think it's fixed, but I might be wrong. But it's just there's a pattern that I always go to when I take it, and it's it's a breeze driving that track whenever I play it. So
That's good to hear. That's the experience talking. That's good.
yeah, dude, those games are great, man. I love the Mario Kart series. I just hope that we get an official Mario Kart 9 sometime in the future.
Me too. Me too. I agree with
Because
that.
you know Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is not hitting it, man. How long has Mario Kart 8 been out for?
A long time. Now
Like
that I think about it,
2013,
that's
2013, I think.
yeah. It's been a long time.
Before Smash 4, right?
Yeah. Right
Yeah.
now.
That game is pretty old. So
It's a long time.
yeah, they
It
really,
was
they really-
it was released in 2014. Wow. Actually, wait. Yeah, it was. Wow, it's been 7 years.
Wait, hold
I don't-
on. Wait, now that you have us here, wait, Mario Kart side event at Fully Charged when?
When?
Put
When?
me on
which,
the spot.
for which one? Which one, Najee?
When? Yeah, which one? Not which one is it?
All right, when 9 comes out, sure.
But for now, you're gonna do a double dash, right?
I'd be down for a double dash.
That sounds
Right,
fun,
that means
man.
Matt's coming through.
Oh my god.
Dude, we gotta do like a best out of like 5 or something for like because those races go by quick sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be over. Like you have them.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Man, you guys don't okay, well, before he comes back, you guys don't understand, dude. I had a Mario Kart. I actually only know the strats for 8. I don't because I never sweated in the other ones. And in 8, there was some new stuff. There was some stuff you could do that might be a thing. And like when the blue shell is coming, right? You gotta fall off the edge on purpose because that animation's actually shorter than coming back from the blue shell, right?
For
That's-
double dash or for
No, I'm talking about the new one because I never sweated in Infamous on the old ones. I never got to sweat, so I didn't know the sweaty strats. But on 8, like you could fall off the stage, and the falling or the coming back animation from Lakitu is actually shorter than the blue
little
shell thing.
explosion, right?
Yeah, and then item smuggling is that's probably a thing in all of them, but that's the item smuggling, dude. You get all you get all the good items in the back. And you just sit in the back until it's the last lap.
Last
dude.
lap, yeah.
You got double items. You got Bullet Bill and Star for some reason.
And then it's party time.
It is party time. You're right.
Well,
So-
I'm excited to see one of these races.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
Probably like Double Dash is 2-player, or is this? I've never actually played that one.
That one's 4-player, up to 4-player.
Up to 4-player, yeah.
All right.
And then you can also have
And you
people.
can do teams.
Yeah. If they want to, or you can also have everyone go up against each other. It just depends on how they want to play.
Mm-hmm.
We get enough entrants, we can do it. But that's far in the future. We still have no idea when tournaments
to meet up.
Yeah, and I think the next DLC will come out before we actually get back to tournaments.
What if all the DLC
Definitely.
comes out before we get back to tournaments?
Who do you think is going to be revealed?
I honestly have no idea, dude. But if I had my hopes up, one, I would want Waluigi just so we can complete the squad.
Yes, please. I agree with this.
Waluigi, man, come on,
Nintendo, come on, man.
come on. You can't be giving him the cold shoulder like that. It's been so long, man.
Sakurai.
Uh,
please.
But if there was someone else that I would want, it would probably be. I don't know if they're in PlayStation All Stars. I actually haven't played that one, but I would want Leon from Resident Evil.
He was
Oh.
not in that crappy game, and I would love to see him.
Yeah, dude. If he were to be in there, I would probably pick him up because he's so cool.
Leon. Okay, that's cool. That's a
Alright,
good
that
choice.
game was boo boo.
That's good. Oh, you're talking about All Stars?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be like, hold on now, hold on. I thought you were talking about Resident Evil.
No, we don't.
Oh,
yeah,
Resident
we-
Evil 4 is classic.
We know
That's
before,
games.
yeah.
Resident Evil 4 is one. I also really liked Resident Evil 2 because I actually played that one.
Uh-huh.
I played the remake and I watched my brother play the original a lot. So
Uh-huh.
every time I think about Leon, I always think of Resident Evil 2. But I also know that Resident Evil 4 was like one of the best games from the series as well. So
Uh-huh.
I'd be really happy to see Leon in there. So
Mhm.
that's my hope at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I also love Resident Evil series. So good, you know. A lot of
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I love a lot of series, dude.
Same, dude. As a that's the awesome thing about video games is that you just have so many options. You know what I mean? So yeah, us too, man. Believe me. So
Yeah,
we've been there, done that. We feel you on that.
I feel
You
it,
can't
man.
game for 20 years and not have multiple favorite video game series.
Basically.
You want me to go out of the Nintendo and go to like PlayStation or something like that?
Yeah, give us
Dream
one.
DLC. Anything.
Dream DLC. Yeah. Why not?
Dream DLC. I would. I don't know how y'all think about this, but I'd probably want like something like Ratchet and Clank from the Ratchet and Clank series, or like Jack and Daxter, dude. Because I love those series, bro.
That's
those
a
series
good
are
choice.
so good, man.
That is
Those
a good
games,
choice.
classic, and I'm excited for Into the Rift.
New Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, that game was good.
It looks
Yeah.
fun, so I want to play it.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like those two would fit really well because they're platforming characters.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude. If they were to get in this game, I would pick them up instantly, not even questioning it. Either one of them, either one of the duos, I'd pick them up.
Dedication.
Yeah, man, I love those games, and I also love Uncharted, the Uncharted series. It's a good series to me.
You get Drake in Smash.
Drake and Smash. I don't know about that one, but that'd be cool.
Drake in Smash.
He has a lot of cool things in his games too. So. I don't know how he would fit.
To me neither.
I don't know.
I'd rather it's Kratos than Drake, but
He's Kratos.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
like these kind of fit better. But hey.
Wait, Naj, wildest DLC. I'm assuming you came up with the set. What is your wildest DLC prediction?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, I really like the Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter because those were some of my favorite games. Like the first time I booted up Jack and Daxter, I said, "Video games can look like this."
Right.
Man, I wish I was alive during that time period.
Yeah.
Or at least something like that. I was alive.
Yeah.
But like I was more already used to games looking like that.
Yeah. Right.
But wildest Mortal Kombat, because I just don't think a fatality would make it into Smash. But Sakurai would come up with
Smash,
something.
Man.
That's
that is
Smash. Ooh,
that is a wild DLC.
If you played Mortal Kombat versus DC, they can figure a way to make it non-fatality.
Because that game was PG-13. I forgot.
Yep.
Or no, not PG-13, but you know what I mean. Like it was PG-13, but it was rated T, right? And I forgot about that. They really did like tone down the.
They tried to make people forget about it because it's a bad game.
Yeah, but they'll never get fatalities rid of Mortal Kombat, or Mortal Kombat rid of fatalities.
Yeah.
In essence, to their series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's mandatory at this point. Let's see.
What about you, Mus? What is your wildest DLC prediction?
It's starting to really look like they're gonna get like a big Microsoft character in there, and if they're gonna do that, they might as well do Master Chief.
Master Chief.
As much as I don't want to see it, like I could see it happening.
You think so?
I could see like Nintendo and Microsoft seem to be pretty close for some reason, which is weird as heck.
That is a little weird, if I'm being honest. But I mean, hey, it opens the door to new possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got weapons that aren't just guns, so he can fit in there somehow.
Yeah.
Did we ever ask you, Westsidious, what was your wildest DLC prediction?
No, but every time I feel like we talk about this regularly, dude, and I'm like the worst person to ask because I never know what, like, I really don't. I've been playing games for so long, and I genuinely don't, like, there's not a character that, like, really
Man has zero preference.
I have like zero. I'm just so laid back. Like I'm not like that invested in. I love so many different characters and people forget too how many characters are already in Ultimate. It's like Mugen, and I'm just like, what else do you want? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to be, being ambitious is great. You know what I mean? And that's what Sakurai is good at. The ambitious crossover. But yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't. I mean. Unless they're trying to put Naruto in there, but otherwise I can't think.
Oh no! No anime character.
What do you mean anime character? What do you mean?
About that one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
next character is gonna be a Fire Emblem character.
the fireball.
Oh my god, if it is, dude. Oh my lord. Too many Fire Emblem characters.
You get zoned out.
And he's gonna be a
Oh,
sword.
that too.
He's just gonna be a sword user too. It's not even gonna be
Oh,
anything.
You know
It's just me, a sword character.
I
They don't have
just
button powers. I know they already have that.
I just want them to be unique. That's all I care about. That's why like, I'm not gonna play Steve at all. But I just like that he had a unique kit. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see something I've already seen. You know what I mean? I guess Sephiroth gets a pass. That's funny about Sephiroth is that everyone gave him a pass. But
yeah, just because it's Sephiroth.
he's Sephiroth, and he's a great character. He's cool. He's so cool. Like his kit's sick. But yeah, as long as they're unique, you know what I mean. So
That's true.
yeah.
Well, it's been great talking to you, Infamous. We learned a lot about how you started getting into the competitive Smash scene, where you started, how LOV crew formed. We got to learn your process in getting better with the game. And we even got to see what you like outside of Smash and your wildest DLC predictions. So we just want to say thank you for hopping on the podcast. It was great having you.
Of course, man. My pleasure.
And if you have any social medias or anything like that you want to shout out, you can go ahead and do it now. And then, of course, we'll always add it to the video description.
Yeah, so go ahead and follow me on Twitter, guys. It's at Infamous Enrique, no underscores. That is my gaming profile. That's the one that I made for this, you know.
Mhm.
So at Infamous Enrique, no underscores, just that, you know. It's been a pleasure talking here with you guys. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
Great having you on, man.
It's always fun. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, man. And if you guys want to follow my Instagram, it is infamous_Enrique.
All right.
There you guys go, man. It was a pleasure having me on here, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks
Yeah.
again.
All right. And so this has been Whispering Tears, Westsidious, and Mossta. And we'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Later, guys.